Welcome to this SharePoint Search Quick Tip on enabling multi-select refiners in Ontolica Search for SharePoint. If you have version 5.6 or later of Ontolica Search, you actually already have this feature embedded into your Search Center. You just need to turn it on. What it allows you to do is choose multiple values for a single refiner category. So what that means is, let's say I want to do a search and refine in on both PDF and Word files. I can quickly do that with this feature enabled. So with that said, let's take a look at how to turn it on. So here's a standard Ontolica Search Center. If you have version 5.6 or later of Ontolica Search, you'll know because your refiners will look like this over on the left-hand side. It's a little stylized, a little bit different than previous versions of Ontolica, and that's to make room for the styling of multi-select refiners. We'll notice that multi-select refiners are not enabled by default. So the first thing I need to do is edit the web part. These aren't enabled by default because if you're using our refinement panel in custom search pages or other areas of the site, you might not want multi-select refiners to be available to your users. Really depends on how you want the look and feel and interaction with your content to be. So to enable this feature, we're going to go to Site Actions and edit the page. And we're going to go down to the refiner web part. And jump down here to the bottom of the configuration page for the Search Refiner web part and allow multi-refiner selections. Now again, if you don't see that option, more than likely you're on a previous version of Ontolica Search. Just need to patch. And with that, I'm going to stop editing and run a search again to make sure the feature showed up. So we'll see multi-select refiners are appearing for modified date, but they're not showing up for other values, other categories of refiners. So let's turn that on for a couple different ones. We'll turn it on for department and let's say jurisdiction. I think I have some things that are tagged with multiple items in those fields. So to do this, I'm going to go to Site Actions and Site Settings and Ontolica Search tabs. And here, check your configuration hierarchy because you might want to turn this on up at the farm level, or in this case, I'm just going down to my specific search center. I'm going to work with all sites. If you're not familiar with this page, you probably haven't used Ontolica Search a whole lot because you get pretty familiar here. This is where you go and configure any features like sorting, grouping, drop-downs on the advanced search page, you name it. We're going to look at refiners. And what did we say we were going to turn that on for? I think department and jurisdiction. So I'll just click on my custom refiner for department. And that's all been set up. I just need to select this one value and click OK. And I'll do the same thing for jurisdiction. I'll enable multi-select there. So that's all we need to do. That feature is now set up to work on department and jurisdiction. Let's check it out. I'm going to do a little broader search this time so I can get a few more results because I don't have a whole lot of content tagged with multiple values in each column. Let's scroll down here and we'll check out, let's say jurisdiction, for example. Let's say I probably have federal and tax maybe as multiple jurisdictions, and I'm going to run a filter. Hopefully I get a couple results. Yeah, see, there we get some results back. I can then choose other different values for refiners. For example, this is coming from the Manage Metadata service. These are Manage Metadata column refiners. And I could say choose a single value there and add those in to the list of refinements. So easy enough. Again, apply different types of filters and enable that functionality on your Search Center. For more SharePoint Search Quick Tips, check back at surfray.com. Always updating new content. Have fun and enjoy.